Hello everyone, this is East Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So we are getting some pretty cool matches this season, like non-trivial matches where we can just win basically doing whatever we want. And so here we have quite one of the more standard, I guess you can call them copy pasta defenses. I don't personally like this layout, but it's quite effective for beating the I guess lower to middle skilled players because of just the inherent shenanigans of the setup. But it's definitely sweepable in one turn. For example, with Disarm Trap, I can definitely see that happening. But anyways, we have to do some damage calcs today because our plan is going to be very simply, this is my initial plan. I have to calc to see if it's reasonable enough to go for. But we're going to break this. Turn 2, we break Bright Shrine. Repo back out. Air's here. Cadence here. Mill is going to isolate Elowood, so we can't get a rally and dance, because that would be terrible for us. Elowood would just obliterate us, especially with Panic Smoke. But the main thing here is Sothis and Dual Alphons. We have to... I think I've already done the calcs here, and the idea of waiting till turn 2 or turn 3 to go in is we get a net 10 damage on Dual Alphons, which, let's calc that first, I guess. I'm pretty sure even then we still can't kill, because there's still going to be at least 5 structures up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So gets the extra 10. Of course, with the Quicken Pulse Moonbow, it's up turn 1, so he gets an extra 5 res from his weapon. And there's no res buffs anywhere here. Like Triandra does not buff at all, it's just pure debuffs. So overall, I believe we need, I want to say 82 attack on Nino to one-shot. And, well, that's non-trivial because we'll attack res. So Nino, let's see. There's probably going to be Rally Dance first. That would be my guess. So we're probably going to have -3 attack. So that's 50, 56, 62, 71, 73, 76 at max. AKA not even close. So I don't think that's a great plan. Let's see, 76. How much do we do with 76? Because really we just need to make sure we 2-shot, which I'm pretty confident we do that. I guess the one thing we have to be a bit careful about is where he attacks from. I'm not going to compute this, but we're going to attack Levitain from here. Keep this structure up to use as a blockade. So now that I think about it, I guess what I could do, because I'm going to have it like this, we can repo of Kaden. And we're going to have the Smite Up Air. So I guess the Smite Up of Milla, sorry. So I guess we can leave everyone out of range of Dual Alphons if he attacks here or attacks here. It really depends on where Sothis rallies from. And I'm not entirely certain how rally ups work. I'm too brain dead right now to remember. So normally the simplest tiebreaker is how many quote-unquote eligible targets you can buff. For rally ups, you want to buff. AI likes to buff as much as it can, and both locations are buff the same amount of units. So yeah, there's guidance, so that might manipulate it. I don't know if teleportation is a tiebreaker for location, but I'm not paying attention too much about that. I'm going to go on the presumption that she is going to get danced by Triandra. But let's also compute the damage. That'll be done by Dual Alphons. Because if we can just face tank, we're chilling. Of course, the problem is we're looping the Moonbow. So, of course, the Times Pulse... I might have said Quicken Pulse earlier. But Times Pulse is Moonbow, so if we're not in Vantage range, he attacks us first, we counter, and Moonbow's back up. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident in the 2-shot. If we don't 2-shot, that's just sad. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just sad. We probably will get hit by guards, so there is no healing option. So the main biz topic here is, can we one-shot Sothis, and how much damage does she do to us? Let's start with damage. 62, which is going to be 74. There's absolutely no way she attacks while under debuffs of attack smoke or whatever, so 74. Nino is going to be debuffed by 4 and probably 7, which is pretty devastating. She's going to attack her defense. So is that 29, 31, and 37? So that's 37 plus 37 plus 14. It's a lot of damage. 37 plus 14 is quite a bit of damage. That's almost all of our health. Feels bad. So that's not great for us. Of course, that's because of Triandra. Lots of debuffs to defense and res that we can't really deal with. Technically speaking, we could attack Levitain from here, but the problem with that, of course, is we don't kill Dual Alphonse in one shot, so he would get to attack someone else, and he would be in Wings of Mercy range, and yeah. So regardless of which dancer dances, we're screwed. And of course, if we don't isolate Ellawood, then Eldigan's probably going to dance him, and that won't be good. So I guess we're probably just gonna go for it, to be honest. Let's do, just as a sanity check, see if we can one-shot Sothis if we're debuffed for 3 attack, I believe it is. So we're going to need, there's no res buffs I see here, so I think we need 88 or 89 attack. I think it's probably 88. Let me verify, because I think it's going to be very close. Yeah, I believe it's 88, which has to be 91 because of Frightful Dream, which we're going to assume exists. So we got to hit 91 attack with Nino. I don't think this is quite possible, but let's see. This is, of course, for Vantage range. I guess I should... Wait, Dual Alphonse is going to attack first, right? Because he doesn't die. Sothis definitely dies. So we can probably conclude that we have to ensure Dual Alphonse does enough damage so we're in Vantage range. So if we're not in Vantage range, Sothis is just going to obliterate us, and that will not be good. We'll do that in a second, but let's see. Let's verify Nino can actually get that kind of attack in Vantage range. So 63. 60 from the debuff. 66. 75. 77. 80. So it's not even close. That is a bit unfortunate. So that means we're screwed if we're in Vantage range. Good to know. That's not great. Unless I did my math wrong. I could have done it wrong. I guess we can work backwards. So 87, 80, 74, 76, 83, 92. What? Yeah. So if we are in debuff by Frightful Dream, we would be able to do it, but yeah, that's not happening. So I think it might be a guess will die moment. We'll just have to compute here how much Dual Alphonse does. We do have our Panic Manor. So the Rally Up attack and Attack Smoke's gonna debuff Alphonse's attack quite low. So maybe we can just take 0 damage from him and it's free real estate. The Sothis only has 48 speed. We're going to be blazing fast with Caden and Milla. In particular, we hit, what is that? 49, 51, 60 speed. Yeah, I think we're okay there. 57 after the debuff, still okay. So, that's fine. So let's see. Let's pretend Duo Alphon. No, Duo Alphonse definitely does not attack before the rally, I don't believe. So let's assume the rally. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Am I right? So 58 attack goes down to -7, -6, so 45 attack, which is 36 after weapon triangle. There is Moonbow, so we'll have to see how much damage we take here. Nino will be probably debuffed by 7. So that's 33 and then 30. 38. Yeah, 38 is our res. So after Moonbow, that chops down 11 points of that, so we have 27, so we take 9 damage. Which coincidentally happens to be exactly, drops Nino exactly to, well, you guessed it, 51 HP. Wait. Is that right? Wait, did I do this right? 27, 36, 9 damage? No, I'm just doing my math wrong. 62 minus 9 is 53. So theoretically, if I did my calcs correct, we do live. And there's absolutely no way Wagasa plus hits Nino. So let's just go for it. And ripperonis if we did our calcs wrong. That's how it goes sometimes, and you just gotta accept it. When you're brain dead like me, yeah. I think we should be set here. We have to leave Milla in that specific spot because that will allow us to smite from above our panic manor. So now we are ready to go. And here we go. What could possibly go wrong, am I right? Haha. There's also ground orders, I guess, but I don't think that will come into play. But here comes the bolt tower damage. Wings of Mercy shouldn't come into play because Eldigan is closer to us than Elwood, so he should move first. If he doesn't move first, so be it. But let's do this, and then we don't need to worry about exclamation point order. It was pretty obvious this heavy trap's real. That's a common gimmick with this kind of setup. So here, if we want to greed with Peony, we can dance to the left of Caden. The question is, do we? Let's suppose Duo Alphonse survives. Can he kill Peony? I'm guessing yes. 25, 31 res maybe. Wait, no, it's a lot less res. Yeah, we can probably assume on principle that he should be able to kill, but maybe it's non-trivial. 58. That's actually very close. Wait, Milla exists. Maybe Peony can just live. I guess the problem is Wings of Mercy exists, so I guess we wouldn't want to do that on principle anyways. Wait, he would have to get danced by... I don't know why we would need to greed with that, because, yeah, let's not bother greeding. I don't think there's any point. We can probably put air there, though. I kind of like that idea, at least, because that keeps our buffs going, and Eldigan and company are going to be showing up, so we probably want air up, although we can just smite her up. So maybe this way, that way, this way. Let's just verify we don't die to Duo Alphonse, I guess, and we're okay there. There's no Wings of Mercy on Elwood, so I'm pretty sure we don't die. We have 51 HP, and he kind of has only up to 58. So air's not going to have that little... We don't need to go super precise with those calculations. Now we do this and see probably what's wrong with having Caden. Do we break this? I think we just do, right? There's absolutely no reason not to. Because if Nino dies, this isn't going to save us from anything, am I right? I guess maybe Sothis murdering like Caden. Whatever. we'll figure out what's wrong with breaking that when we're dead, but there's the rally. I guess she does rally in place, and we did compute the 7 damage that we... Well, I don't think we did that correctly. Oh, wait. How do you do 7 damage? It's actually a good question. How do you do 7 damage there? We can kill there. Like, the match is over at this point, but didn't we calc him doing 9 damage? I guess Duo Alphonse has worse attack than we thought, Kappa. Maybe... Yes? I forget. I wasn't paying attention. Did Triandra immediately dance from... I think she did, right? I think that's what it was. Could be wrong. But regardless, this should be a win here. Let's see if we can preserve HP for absolutely no reason. I don't think we need to preserve HP for any reason here. We can just set up to grab the ether structures as well. And we can fling in this. Let's actually... Oh. I guess we can... do this. Because of course Eldigan can't actually do any damage to Nino. And if he could, well, that'd be great for him, I guess. But yeah, it's not gonna work here. We should be set for... That's not that's not right. I was like, wait a second. And Nino can go snipe down the structure, but yeah, it should be GG here. Pretty clean. Nothing too mind-blowing here. Who do you want to give the kill to? I guess it'll be Air. And not missing anything? There we go. Pretty clean, except for screwing up something in the damage calcs. Even wait, if Triandra did do... Right, because Triandra was no longer in the call. Yeah, okay. I think that... I forgot. I'll have to check the video later, but it's because Triandra danced. She basically moved out of the way before Duo Alphonse even attacked. So I think she didn't have her weapon to proc on Nino, unless I wasn't paying attention to order, which is totally possible. But yeah, what is that? Rank 84. Looks like we got another minus 52 on defense. Completely expected. At this point, I'm just getting matched up against either people who rematch me, which a lot of them are pretty competent players, I'm pretty sure, based on their defense, and whatchamacallit. And people didn't do their double matches, couldn't do double matches yesterday, or previous reset. Whichever way you want to think about it, so people didn't do it, and yep. So we had like a 5-day streak. Oh, it's a rematch. I don't remember this. Okay, it was that matchup. I think they changed their username, their in-game name. But yeah, not a surprise. They rematch and rolled this. Let's see what they did here, just for the heck of it. Yeah, this will work perfectly fine. I don't even need to see the builds. They could, they don't even need Pulse Smoke here to technically win, but Pulse Smoke will definitely do it. And they even brought 2, not plus 10 out of 10. But yeah, pretty solid. Not a super merged Milla, but of course my dancers do absolutely nothing to check Milla. So... if I do want to get like ground order or something on my defense, definitely probably might end up building Eldigan purely because he's a flyer and happens to have a pretty decent defense stat. But outside of that, he's got Courtly Candle, which is pretty solid. So I feel like there's merit across the board. We're gonna smite here, yep. And then they just pull smoke, GG. Yeah, not a surprise. And of course, because of close call, they can retreat and be in range of the buffs, even though they probably don't really need the buffs. I don't think it's very necessary. Hey, Bramamon did something. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool. You survived something, Kappa. This is the problem with Marita. She just does not have a very high attack stat, so killing is non-trivial for her. Of course, she has Pulse Smoke, so Astra was never going to go off. But hypothetically speaking, let's pretend Astra actually did go off for some reason. You know, you have the 29, 35, 39, 36. And of course, these guys can't buff. So it's 36 against... I think he was debuffed for Sabotage Attack. I already forgot a res stat, gosh darn it. Is this plus 10 or minus? This plus 36. 36, 62, 69, and 73 with Corrin. So Astra would have done 92 damage. And of course he isn't killing Marita, I'm just curious how much he would have done. 56 damage, not bad. Not bad at all. Astra's pretty mean. But because Milla comes with Sabotage Attack, it's just like, we don't stand a chance. And of course, if you have Pulse Smoke, you just never procs Astra in the first place, so feels bad. But they definitely didn't need to bring two speed-based damage reduction units. It's probably just one of their teams to double bait teams and whatnot, because you can do some very clever things doing that. He also cleverly used... A problem with having this heavy trap being real is Seliph, when he's Seliph getting hit by the heavy trap, but that was kind of an interesting effect there. Yeah, it should be GG. I'm not entirely sure why they left. Maybe they're trying to farm SP for someone. Let's see if she gets SP here. Yep, she got SP, so they're farming SP. I respect that, because I do that too. Try to feed kills to the unit, to one of my units that doesn't have max SP. Oh right, Peony doesn't have max SP. I should probably be feeding kills to her now that I think about it. Okay, that'll be good to remember in the future. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!